5. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Is it delaying?
Birthday, I don't know.
Happy birthday, dear LiaTalks.
Happy birthday, it's just me.
Yay! Hey guys, welcome to another episode of LiaTalks. As you can see, I am here with Rachel. Hi guys. Hi. It's me. Hi. In case you didn't notice, hi. Welcome to another episode of LiaTalks. It is, as you may have ascertained, LiaTalks' first birthday. That's right, guys. 1 year ago today, probably around this hour, actually, I was filming and broadcasting. It wasn't a live broadcast, but I was filmed and posted my first ever episode of LiaTalks. You may, if you are an avid watcher of the show, you may notice that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore that day. And Rachel is all dressed up for the holidays. Rachel, show the hat. Show the... As you can see, we're joined by the infamous Olaf from Frozen, otherwise known as Rachel. Before we do stuff, we've got a really fun video planned because it's the birthday and everything, but before we do, a quick few announcements. First of all, a happy belated birthday to Rachel, who just turned 17. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Happy birthday to you. Do-do-do. She is now sassy 17. Do-do-do. All right, so that's awesome. Next thing, so we are in the middle of Lia's Week of Songs 2.0, the Christmas edition. EMMACHU, a.k.a. Emma Birdie, a.k.a. manager of the What the Fluff Tumblr, is drawing me cover art for that. I'm really excited. The first episode is not the first episode. The first track of that is on my SoundCloud, link to the playlist in the doobly-doo, as well as Emma's thing and Rachel's thing, because, as you know, I always link the people I feature or talk about kind of obsessively. Yeah! So, other things, there will be a couple of other songs coming up that I'm planning on recording in the middle of the Lia's Week of Songs that don't have anything to do with Lia's Week of Songs. And I am also planning on updating, for the first time in like 6 months, the Criminal Minds fanfic I started like last summer that is Christmas themed. Rachel, go ahead and do that slow clap again. Anyone remember that? Remember last video? Also, if you were wondering, yes, I do still have Cat Rachel. If you managed to catch the blooper version of my last video, Cat Rachel is still here, as is the Gay Pride Bear. They're here with me for the special episode. So, yeah, I think that's all of the announcement-related stuff. Rach, anything to add of the announcement variety?
No.
All right, then. It's time to start what we really got planned today. So Rachel and I came up with this idea about, what, like half an hour ago, maybe-ish? Yeah, half an hour ago? Okay. We decided we were going to do fandom Christmases. So we have a list of fandoms. I'm not gonna let you see what they are. They're kind of hidden by the glare now. If you saw them, don't let them see what they are, Rach. Oh wait, no, they can't see you. They can't see you. They can only see me.
Mine's just black.
We have a whole list of fandoms that we're going to run through and talk about how they are probably going to celebrate their Christmases. It's going to be very funny and a lot of fun. So let's get started. So the first one, obviously, wait, let's do that one more time for Rachel. Torchwood! I love these sound effects things. Okay, so how would Torchwood celebrate Christmas? What are they doing for Christmas? Rachel, what do you think?
Well, Jack would be flirting with absolutely everyone.
Yep, everyone.
Alien or human.
Yep. I can imagine, my thing, the one I always imagine, my headcanon is that, and you've seen me exercise this headcanon in fanfiction before if you've been with me from the start, Yanto getting a bag full of mistletoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would.
Bag full of mistletoe, and just I can imagine, you know, the top of the stairs, like the stair, like going up.
Yeah.
Dump. Just dump it on everyone and just stand there expectantly.
Watching everyone smooch.
Exactly! I can also, the other one I imagine is everyone getting stumbling drunk.
Yeah, and then Owen making a mess of everything.
Yep. Yep. Also, bad. They would be the squad that sings Christmas songs out of tune.
Well, obviously. That's tortured.
Yep. And there's probably some other stuff that I can't mention on the show because you never know whose kids are watching.
Yeah.
But it's Torchwood, so we'll go from there. All right. Now, the next set we have a Doctor Who suite. We have a whole list of Doctor Who groups. So the first one on the list, Rachel, would you like to read the first one? Wait.
Is the Ninth Doctor, Rose, and Jack.
Okay, what would they be doing? Okay, my first headcanon. 9 would be a total Scrooge and be complaining because Rose and Jack are going nuts, and he's just like, stop! This is so domestic, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Definitely. You can just, I don't know why, but the leather
Because he's
jacket
9?
kind of implies Scrooge.
Yeah.
It's the jacket. It implies Scrooge. Don't know.
Yes!
It just is. Makes him feel hard nut.
Oh my god. Imagine Rose, like, begging the Ninth Doctor to let her go see her mom for Christmas, and he's just like,
please. But he doesn't want to because he knows that Jackie would only, like, make a turkey for 12.
Exactly, yes! Alternatively, and then Jack has, like, some place he wants to take them to, and Rose is, like, either, like, yes, I want to, or no, please, no. And she's, like, torn.
Split down the middle.
Yeah. So what would end up happening? Would they go to Jackie's?
Definitely.
All right. Next one. I'll read this one. The next one is the 10th Doctor, Martha and Donna. All right, you start.
Well, Donna would want to be with her mum and dad because Wilfred is a legend.
Yes!
Go Wilfred!
Wilfred Mott, he is my life. Yeah, that's true. But Martha would also want to be going to see her family, except no.
Yes.
Like, I feel like she would be torn, like, because, you know, the Doctor did kind of ruin her family's life.
Yeah. But then we saw her forming a kind of relationship with Mickey. Like,
Yeah,
I
I have a major problem with that relationship. Just saying. Like, I feel like that was, like, a total throwaway.
Yeah. But the 10th Doctor, I think, is all for Christmas.
Right.
Battling, like, you know, some Santa Claus. Pilotfish, that's their name. Santa Claus.
I'm imagining 10 being, like, having, like, some planet that he really wants to take them to.
Yeah.
Like, some really Christmassy themed thing that he wants to take them to, and he just doesn't want to think about any stuff. Because he's just like, no, I don't want to think about it. Because we're assuming that, you know, Rose is still...
Cries a river of tears.
No, dude. Ocean. Beach.
Cries Bad Wolf Bay.
Yeah! Hey, yo! Wait, no, wrong one! I'm just playing with the sounds. Okay, so we've got that one. Next one. Rachel, care to read?
Yeah. The 11th Doctor, the ponds and river.
Alright, I'll start this one off. I feel like Rory would want to go see his dad.
Yes.
And then...
Definitely.
And then, like, there'd be some dumb joke about River meeting her grandfather. Who would be making the dumb joke about River meeting their grandfather? Amy. Your turn.
Then, don't forget, with Christmas comes parties, and with parties comes the drunk giraffe.
Giraffe! Okay.
Yes.
So yes, there would be drunk giraffing. There would definitely be drunk giraffing.
And I feel like the 11th Doctor would want to be like make believe Santa here. Yeah, Santa's real.
Yeah.
Oops,
Yeah.
Santa's real.
Yeah.
But he'd want to be flying around in his TARDIS like, it's Christmas!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Just his like bubbly, hyperactive lemur sort of personality.
Lemur! Lemur, that's awesome. Alright. I think we're good. I think we've got some solid headcanon. Oh wait, but what about River? I feel like River would just be like...
She'd just be going with the flow. Like, she'd be going with the flow of a river.
Oh! I just got a dink from someone. Who's messaging me? Everybody, EMMACHU, Emma Birdie, the manager of What the Fluff, she cannot tune in right now, but she will catch up later. So let's give a round of applause for EMMACHU. Mwah! Love you. Okay, so the next one we're doing, I will read. The 12th Doctor and Clara Oswald. Alright.
Well.
12 would be like...
Scrooge.
Scrooge. Total Scrooge. Total Scrooge. And I think I just hurt my arm from something. Oh, from the clapping. When I was clapping. That.
And we all know from previous experiences that every Christmas, well, it was on Christmas, but every Christmas now, Clara is going to be cooking her turkeys in his TARDIS.
That is true. But unlike 11, who's like only mildly complaining about it, 12 would just be like, no, you have a kitchen. Go do kitchen things.
Oh, what, while he's naked? Back in last Christmas when 11th Doctor was naked. Ooh.
That was in Time of the Doctor.
Yeah, that was funny.
12 won't be naked.
No, I don't think I'd want him to be.
That would be only a little awkward. Also, are we saying that Danny is still alive at this point? Because I feel like if Danny were alive, there wouldn't be anything because Clara would be off with Danny and the Doctor would just be like sulking in the TARDIS. I feel like that's how it would play out.
But if Danny was dead, then Clara would want to spend it. Clara would want to spend it with the Doctor because she knows that he's lonely. And she'd
First of all, yay, Danny dead! I don't really like him. He's boring. Anyway.
I wouldn't say I didn't like him. I just don't think he suited the whole storyline.
Just bad
fair. Timing. Bad timing.
Yeah, why is it the love interests always come in at the worst times? Danny, Martha, ¿qué más?
Because people want us to ship them and ships always sink. That sounds
Said every shipper ever. Okay, next one. Ooh, I believe this is when I get to ask you about something I wouldn't know. Let's see, are we at that one? Yes, so the next one is for you, Rachel. Supernatural.
Okay.
All you, girl.
Well, I'll do Kaz, Dean, and Sam because they're the main three. Dean and Sam.
I know that much.
Dean and Sam would probably be off, like, shanking some Santa ghost sort of things, like you do. And then Dean would probably end up being depressed because it's Christmas, go get drunk at a bar, and then because Kaz is an angel, probably try and put him on top of the Christmas tree. Even though they don't own a Christmas tree.
That's a random Christmas tree?
They'll just go somewhere like a graveyard, find a tree and put him on top.
Perfect.
That's the supernatural
Alright. Alright, I believe it's your turn to read to me. Do you have control of the sound effects, or do I have to do that?
I don't have control.
Oh, right, you're on a phone. Okay, so you get to read to me now.
Yes, I do. Sherlock.
Okay, the good news is we have already some canonical Christmas in Sherlock. So we know a party of some sorts at 221B. Also, I'm going to headcanon Mary as not having happened yet because I don't know anything about Series 3. I have no interest in knowing anything about Series 3. All I know is someone probably dies or something. See, I don't even care. There'd be a party. Sherlock would end up playing the violin quite begrudgingly. Mrs. Hudson would be adorable and perfect in Mrs. Hudson. And someone would be trying to get John to admit that he is gay. Because that is what we do as Sherlockians. Anyone who doesn't ship Sherlock and John, I'm sorry. My headcanon and gay and fluffy and happy. So if you have any other alternate shipping versions, Seraphina Jones, if you have other alternate shipping options and other headcanons, let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear them. And I'm sure so would anyone who doesn't agree with me, because, oh wait, no one. Hey, next one is Primeval. All you.
This is actually too bad, because Connor and Abby, who doesn't ship them, I mean, they're already kind of together, but who doesn't ship them, they would have a normal Christmas until an anomaly opens and some dinosaurs go rampaging or whatever, but they'd have a relatively normal Christmas.
Because everything is dinosaurs.
Exactly. Lester.
Everything is dinosaurs.
Oh god, not this again. Everything is dinosaurs. Inside joke.
This is a thing that Rachel and I discovered WhatsApp recently. We can now call each other even though we live across the Amelia Pond. And so we were talking, the first time we had a phone conversation, somehow Rachel said something to do with, I watch Primeval, everything is dinosaurs. And so I was going on in this very Night Valian fashion about how everything is dinosaurs. So yes, this is actually a dinosaur. This is a dinosaur. My pants are, in fact, all made of very small dinosaurs. And Rachel is also a dinosaur, because everything is dinosaurs. Exactly. Please carry on with your headcanon.
So, yeah, Connor and Abby, they'd have like a normal Christmas until the dinosaurs interrupt. Lester, or James if you want to be posh, but Lester, he'd just end up spending his day making sardonic witticisms about pretty much anything. Because he can never be nice. Unless you're Jess. Yep. And Cutter would probably be trying to get in bed with Jenny. Yeah. If
all
Cutter
right.
was still alive. If Cutter was still alive, because, spoiler alert, he dies.
Alright, your turn to read to me. What's next on this list?
Well, Steven Universe.
Yes! Steven Universe headcanon! Woo! Okay, so, alright, so I feel like, there would probably be some sort of, Steven would be really excited because he is a small 11-year-old. And he'd be like, Christmas! Yay! Happy! And I feel like Pearl would be the one who's just like, she would like know what Christmas is because she knows all the human stuff, but she'd just be like, she'd have that thing where she's like, I can't do a Pearl impression, but like, some sort of unknowingly condescending comment about how humans just like they're just, you know, blah blah blah, some sort of condescending remark. Amethyst would be the one who Amethyst would be going and pranking small children. She would she would go around pretending to be Santa Claus and telling kids that they're on the naughty list and making everyone sad. Garnet would just be sitting there and watching this happen, and Pearl would be like, Garnet, make her stop, and Garnet would be like, no, she's having fun. Or I can't do a Garnet impression. And then I feel like there would be something with Connie and Steven spending Christmas together and being adorable and perfect, and if it weren't for the fact that they're 12, I'd be shipping them hard as bricks, as fast as FedEx.
I thought you were going to say as hard as FedEx.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then, oh yes, Lars would be Scrooging it up and just being really complaining, and Sadie would be like, oh, come on, Lars, it's Christmas, it's fun. And there'd probably be some cuteness between them as well, because Lars and Sadie are, like, precious and adorable. Yay! Okay, now I get to read to you. The next one on the list is, let me get my list up because I forget. The Vampire Diaries.
Well, Damon would be trying to get in bed with Elena. Stefan would be trying to get in bed with Elena. Everyone would be trying to get in bed with Elena. Depends who you ship.
So it's like Jack in reverse. It's like Jack in reverse. Everyone's trying to get in bed with Elena, as opposed to Jack's trying to get in bed with everyone.
Depends, because no one likes Right, so pretty much Catherine is Elena's... No, Elena is Catherine's doppelganger. They're pretty much the same person, but they're not. They both, David and Stefan, used to love Catherine, and then Elena came along, and then they kind of both loved Elena. So just get in bed with an Elena doppelganger on Christmas. You can imagine that happening.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Any Vampire Diaries fans watching will have some clue. Yeah, everyone.
Because people watch this show. As you so sassily pointed out when reading my script in our last episode, nobody watches this show.
I will rewatch the show and I will know what I am on about. Yeah.
And there we have how lame LiaTalks is in a nutshell. So now I believe you get to read to me.
Indeed. Gravity Falls!
Oh, yay! I literally kicked my feet up in the air. Gravity Falls, Gravity Falls, Gravity Falls, Gravity Falls, Gravity Falls, Gravity Falls. Okay, first off, Gravity Falls related song up on my SoundCloud probably tomorrow. It's recorded and stuff. I just need to get around to posting it. So maybe today, maybe tomorrow, not sure. Second of all, Gravity Falls. Okay, so I'm just going to headcanon and say that the kids are at the Mystery Shack for Christmas because that would just be like fantastic. Mabel would be the one who's like jumping around and really excited because Christmas and presents and stuff. And then I feel like Dipper and Ford would be going off on some sort of Christmas-themed, mystery hunt kind of thing. And Mabel and Stan would be spending the whole time. They would, be the ones who are making, popcorn and, stuff. And then I can imagine Seuss would be the one who's, stringing up the lights until 2 in the morning. There's always that guy who's up there stringing up lights at 2 in the morning. Yeah, definitely. So that's Seuss. Mm-hmm. Wendy would be the one sitting inside the warm Mystery Shack and doing nothing and laughing at Seuss freezing his butt off at 2 in the morning. Pacifica would be like, get me out of here, because of course she's stuck at some super fancy Christmas party in the mansion, and she's just like, I want to get out of here. And so eventually she climbs out the window and goes over to the Mystery Shack and has Christmas with them. And Candy and Brenda would be helping Mabel and decorate the Christmas tree, and I feel like Dipper would get back with Ford to decorate the tree just in time. Do I need to be quiet? Families, I haven't heard anything from my family telling me to be quiet, so I don't have to be, apparently I'm not being too loud. Woohoo! And then, oh yes, and Bill would just be watching and being rather annoyed from his other dimension, hoping to come in and destroy the world at some point, but meanwhile sighing as humans do their stupid human things. Oh, and Gideon would still be in jail because Gideon is a little turd.
Fair enough.
Next. He is a little turd. Next one. All right. Next one, it's for Rachel. Pretty Little Liars.
Well, all five.
If you say someone's trying to get in bed with someone else, I will laugh, and there will be laughter on the soundboard.
Fact. All five girls would probably be with their families, but I'm not going from what's recent. I'm just going from what was main throughout the series, seasons, whatever. Caleb and Hannah would try and get in bed. I can imagine Arya and Ezra trying to get into bed. Toby and Spencer would try and get into bed. Emily would be just getting into bed with someone. And Alison, God knows, that police officer maybe? Don't know, can't remember his name. And then there's some sort of A threat. One of them will probably get arrested or pinned for murder. You know. And yeah.
So yes, apparently in every show Rachel watches, people like to get in bed with each other. Fantastic.
It's not fair. The chemistry.
All right, you get to read to me now. I think this is our last one. We've been on for like half an hour. So last fandom, last but not least.
Criminal Minds.
All right, I don't know much about Criminal Minds canon because I'm only like a surface level fan. There would be probably, I can imagine them all getting snowed in because they're not in New England, they're in like DC or wherever the hell they are, DC or Virginia or something like that. But they would get snowed in because trust their luck, and they'd be all stuck in the BAU, and they would have some sort of party, and there would probably be mistletoe somewhere. Who would be the one hanging mistletoe? I feel like Morgan would be the one hanging mistletoe, and then he gets a taste of his own medicine because he and Garcia get stuck under it. Mm-hmm. And they'd like fake protest for like a grand total of like 30 seconds and then just no. And then, because eventually, and that would be our happy moment. And then, unfortunately, I have bad luck with shipping because JJ is in a relationship, and so she and Reed can't be a thing. But if Will were out of the picture, which would be awesome, because even though Will is genuinely a nice guy and I actually don't hate him, unlike some fictional characters, significant others, RFW, maybe something will work out. Also, Henry and Jack being the most adorable little cinnamon rolls and precious small babies who are literally babies. And Rossi would be making Italian food, and they would be all very happy. So that would be that. Okay, so I think that's all of our fandoms. Woohoo! So, we have been on for about half an hour, which is how long this was scheduled to be. Oh yes, I forgot to mention. What was that?
And it was successful.
And it was successful. We started on time. We started with Rachel here and ready. We started the call about 20 minutes before we went on air, so we were all set to go. We planned things. We wrote out a list of all of our fandoms. We didn't plan what we were going to say. We just kind of came up with stuff. So yeah, this was a really successful LiaTalks. Gabby messaged me last night. I had invited her to be on the show. She was not able to make it this time, but she wished us a happy LiaTalks anniversary. So Gabby is thinking of us right now. So yeah, this was really a lot of fun.
It was.
Thank you, everyone. It was a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who has been with us and with me for this long, since last year when I started LiaTalks and before when I started doing all my fandom-y stuff. It's been a real great heck of a ride. This year has been awesome. I am so psyched for 2K16. I am so psyched for another year of LiaTalks, of fan fiction, of music, of just doing things, of life.
Putting up with me.
Hmm?
You have another year of
What was
putting up
that?
with me. You gotta put up with me again for a year.
I know. God, it's gonna be awful. So yeah. This has been, an amazing experience. On this day last year was a Friday. It was my last day of school before winter break. It was a crazy day. Some really great things happened that day. It's complicated. So I just want to thank you guys, the watchers, as non-existent as you are, the readers, the followers, the favoriters, everyone, the supporters, for just being amazing and, supporting me and being here for this crazy ride. This is going to be another awesome year. Maybe I will actually post videos more than every few months. Probably not, but there's always a hope.
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance, just like there's always a chance Rachel will update her fanfiction at some point. That would be a really great day if she ever does. Oh, yes, by the way, public service announcement, if you do follow Rachel on fanfiction.net, her username is no longer xRachelXBrownieX. Tell us what it is.
Live your daydream.
Live your daydream, guys. Awesome name. I love it. So that is corrected in the doobly-doo. Her link is now corrected in there. So yeah.
It's frozen. It's frozen. This isn't good.
Sorry. Technical difficulty. My thing literally just stopped working for a second. It just glitched. But I am back. I'm here. Sorry about that, guys. So check out all the things, my profiles, everything's in the doobly-doo. As always, love and ducks to the lone shippers, hugs to supporters, thanks to Eleanor, Noe, Hanul, and Kizzy. Shout-outs to my chosen sisters, rainbows, and thank you to Rachel for doing this video with me. Yay, Rachel! And a happy holidays and New Year to all. Bye, guys.
Merry Christmas!
Woohoo!